Hello and welcome back. I am Jeff GrantMEDIA and it's time for our 8-month update on our SoSo 20-ounce ghost denim for the Indigo Invitational and my check-in for my Rosa Anvil Togo wallet, this time in the Veg Tan version. Now, the disclaimer, I bought these jeans with my own $250 at the beginning of the Indigo Invitational. The wallet, both the Veg Tan that we'll be talking about today and the Blood Core version, were samples that were sent to me for review from Rosa Anvil, but we are putting them through a long-term torture test, if you will, by also wearing them every single month and doing the check-in with our Indigo Invitational updates. So, let's go ahead and start with my jeans. And as always, we are going to go ahead and start with the Weartracker app to show you exactly how many wears I have and my cost per wear. And just as a reminder, I have absolutely no affiliation with Weartracker in any way, shape, or form. It was just a free app that I downloaded, and that is the one that I choose to use. You may also notice that the screen has been updated. They did a little visual update, and they added some extra stats. So I'm not 100% sold on the visual changes, but the stats are a nice addition. If we go ahead and click on my SoSo jean, you can see that I now have 233 wears at a cost per wear of $1.07. And yes, I did already log today's wear because they were on my body prior to me taking them off to film this video. If we want to scroll down here to my notes section, you can see I have one cold soak in September 2025. I have one machine wash in November post the New York City Marathon, sat in something gross on the subway. And then more recently, I have one cold soak with hand agitation in 3/26. Now, if you want to scroll back up, you can see my wear history. It logs every single day, and we can just keep going, because we have 233 logs in. But if we want to back out of there, one of the new features I like about this app is the stats. So we come in here, we can see we have a bunch of statistics that have been added into the app, which is really cool. And if we want to come here to the momentum section, we can see that I'm currently in a wear streak of 92 wears, which is my best streak. And that would be these jeans. I've now worn them for 92 days straight, so that includes the days that I did do my hand agitation. I was still able to wear them both earlier in that day, and then the following day they dried within one day, and I was still able to continue to wear them. And if you want to scroll down, it'll show you my best value, which is currently these jeans at $1.07 per wear, and they're telling me I need more wear in my 7 Titans jeans because I've only logged one wear in them since I've started to wear these SoSo jeans. But if we pop out of the app, we can see my submission photos, my front and back flat lays, and I think my jeans are looking pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Now, the first thing I want to do here is I want to take a sample swatch that they had sent me in the beginning, and you can see this is the color of the denim that it was when they first arrived before I had any wears in them at all. And I'm just slowly scanning this over the jeans so you can kind of see, how much they faded and lost color and indigo throughout the jeans. So they most certainly have faded quite a bit from the original dark, deep indigo they started. But now if we want to start by focusing up here on the top, we can see quite a bit of wear in the pockets, some really nice whiskering going on across the thighs. But if we want to zoom in here on my left side, you see nice pocket wear there. We also have some really nice whiskers going on, so we're getting some good fades. And then if we zoom in here, we have this little wear mark that's going on, kind of interesting, that popped up last month. I'm not 100% sure what that's from, but I dig it nonetheless. Swiping over here to my right pocket, once again you can see a lot of nice wear. Coming down here, we do have this bump here. That is from my earbuds and my guitar picks. They all kind of stay in that one spot in my pocket, so we have a high point there that fades quite a bit. And then if we want to come up here to the fly, this has a lot of wear and tear because it is getting accessed at minimum twice a day, more likely 5 or 6 or more because I drink a lot of coffee. But if we zoom back out, we can see some really nice wear coming on the top of my jeans. Now, if you want to start coming down my left leg, you can see from my thigh to my knee all the way down to my cuff, we have some nice wear going on here. And if we come back up to focus on the knee a little bit, my left knee is looking really nice, very white. It did lag behind the right knee for some time, but I think it has most certainly caught up. As well as the thigh, we have some really nice fading going on the thigh. then if we want to start coming down my right leg, you can see once again all the way down through the thigh, the knee, all the way down to the cuff, some nice even fading going on. Focusing in once again on my right knee, very, very white, very faded, but again, I think the left and right knees have kind of caught up to each other and are both looking pretty good. And then we slide up here, we take another glance at my right thigh, and you can see some nice even fading going on all the way from the pocket down to the knee. Now let's flip the jeans on over, and this is where we are really starting to heat up. We want to focus here on the top. We got a nice wide shot. You can clearly see my pocket knife, my wallet, the scratch marks from my thumb when I'm getting my phone out of my back left pocket, and some really nice fading going on in the crotch area as well. Now if you want to zoom in here, and we will start on my right pocket, you can see I have a really, really nice knife fade high point there, both on the outside of the pocket. You can really see that white from the bottom of the knife. But if we want to zoom in here a little bit and flip the knife back, we can also see we do have a nice wear mark up top from the top of the knife on the seat of my jeans. And then we can clearly see this nice wallet fade. It's pretty even. Again, I'm using the same wallet in different colors throughout, so it's fading really, really nicely. We have these little divots at the bottom of each pocket. You can kind of see that little fade mark at the point of each of the pockets. So if we want to zoom in here on my left pocket, again, not a big high fade mark because I don't sit on my phone, but you can see all of this fade, which is the thumbnail scratches from me putting my hand in and out of my pocket to get my phone. But overall, I think the seat is starting to fade and look nice. Now, if we want to start by coming down the back of my left leg, we can see, again, really nice whiskers coming down, some nice even fading going all the way down to the cuff. But if you want to come back up and focus in on these whiskers, we have some really, really nice whiskers increasing going on in the back of my knee. We have some nice high points. They are very prominent. They are very set in. And then if we zoom in here, again, the back of my left knee, we actually have some really nice fraying going on here, which I did notice a couple of days ago. So that kind of jumped out at me. But then if we come over to the back of my right leg, again, a quick pan all the way down to the cuff, we can see some nice even fading. And then coming back up, we can again see really, really nice honeycombs going on the back of my right knee, high points looking really good. And then if we zoom in, again, we see some nice fraying going on here, kind of in the back of the right knee. We got two spots over here, but yeah, we're getting some good fraying and wear marks going on from 92 consecutive days in a row of wearing these and 233 wears in the past 8 months. But here's where I think we are really, really starting to heat up. If we want to take a wide shot of the crotch area, you can see we have some really nice fading going on here. It's very light. And if you want to take a quick pan down each of the legs, you can see the seams on each leg have some nice wear points because those are a high point in the jean, so they're going to rub as I'm sitting, walking, moving around. But if we come back up here to the crotch area, you can see we have some significant fraying going on. Very light. The denim itself has actually softened up and thinned out quite a bit, but right here in the crotch and right on the seam, we have some really nice fraying going on. And then throughout the whole crotch area, it's getting a significant amount of wear. And that would be because, once again, the weather is heating up. I am outside doing more things in my jeans, and I'm sweating a little bit more. And all of these things are contributing factors to the reason my jeans are starting to fade much quicker right now. So last month for my month 7 update, I had this one little fray mark here that was starting in the front left side of my jeans. I'm still not 100% sure what that's from. It's kind of at the end of this whisker here, but it's a little below, so I was probably rubbing against something. I don't think it's really progressed much more, but since then, I'm getting all of those fray marks on the back of both each of my knees and in the crotch area. So we're really starting to heat up. Again, the weather's warming up. It's actually May 1st, the time of filming, so we've had some really warm days and some really cold days. We're kind of in a mix of days now. We're in like traditional real spring temperatures now, but we are having a lot more warmer afternoons, and the grass is growing, so I'm outside cutting the grass in my jeans. I helped my friend, we were cutting trees. His neighbor was complaining one of his tree limbs was hanging over their carport, so I climbed on top of this big, huge metal industrial carport, and I was butt scooting across that, using a chainsaw, taking limbs down off of trees and stuff. So I'm doing a lot of yard work, both at my house and my friend's house. So we're doing a lot more projects. I'm doing a lot more outdoor stuff. So I'm actually wearing these jeans more than just going to work, going to the office. So they're getting a lot more wear and tear. Also, again, the weather's heating up. That you start to sweat. The wet the moisture, if you will, from your sweat. It helps them fray and fade quicker. So I'm more active, I'm sweating more, I'm doing more things. So all of that is starting to contribute to the rapid increase, if you will, of the fades in the, I guess, deterioration, if you will, of my jeans, because really that's what's happening. I'm wearing them out. But after 233 solid wears, 92 days or 3 months in a row of wearing these, that wear is really, really quite minimal. If I had any cheaply made big box store pairs of jeans, I'd probably be on my 4th to 6th pair of jeans right now based on my past usage of just regular big box store jeans. So not only am I doing a lot more in these, but they are lasting way longer than any off-the-shelf big box store can offer me. But now, let's check out my Rose Anvil Togo in the veg tan. And let's just go ahead and start right there. You can see that scarring happened a couple of months ago, and I don't think it got any worse. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe there's a little extra thing right there. I don't think that piece was there, but I don't think all in all it got much more worse. It definitely got a little dark from the dirt and stuff, but luckily I haven't fallen on it the way I did originally and done more damage to both the wallet or my body, because I'm still recuperating from my back injury 3 months ago. But let's take a closer look. So there we go, and you can see the leather itself has darkened up quite a bit. If we want to flip it open, we can kind of see this here is very close to how it started. We'll zoom in here a little bit. You can see it was a lot paler. This piece right here is covered by a card, so it doesn't get a lot of wear, doesn't get a lot of sun. It's actually covered by my ID, which I don't have to take in and out a lot. So this little spot here is a pretty good indication of how the wallet started. And then here would be my debit card, so this is coming in and out, so the spot's getting a lot more wear. But you can see, like, if we can get it to do this fold, probably not. We see a little bit of it there. You can really see how much the wallet has darkened with use over the past several months. We're on month 8 of the update, so we are probably on month 5 of using this wallet, because they each had a couple of months of wear before we started the Invitational. But if we flip it open, you can really see, this is where you can really see the wear, the veg tan. This, I think, is actually from the wallet being in my pocket and moving, both when I'm accessing it and just sitting and walking. I'm sure the wallet kind of shifts in my back pocket. And this, I guess, I would call it more of a burn mark, if you will, from the wallet rubbing on each other. So it's friction, because those are 2 high points from the cards that are sitting in there pushing them out. So we're getting some really nice darkening there. And you can't see, it does happen on the blood core, but you can't see it as well in the blood core because it's black, but you get a really good look at how much wear you're getting in these couple spots here on the veg tan version, and it's looking really good. Now if you want to flip it out open here, you can see a nice imprintation here, and that's because I do keep some cards back here. There's some business cards, there's another credit card for work, and some things in there. So this is all square stuff, so it does push forward and leave a big imprint in the front of the wallet there. Now if we flip the other side, we do have a bit of a bubble imprint there, and that's because this is where I keep my cash. So the cash is folded, so it's bigger. It doesn't have that defined square to it. So while there is a bit of a bulge here, it's not nearly as prominent as it is from the cards. Now if you want to take a close look here on the edges, you can see again some nice darkening on the edges here. You can see a little bit of mangled. Some of that is also from when I fell, like right in this area here, from my knife hitting the wallet when I fell. But we are seeing some really nice wear going on throughout the whole wallet. I think it feels really nice too. It feels really smooth and definitely worn in, but not worn out. You can see, again, my battle wounds here from when I fell. That was from my knife actually scraping and digging into the wallet because I slid on some ice back in the winter. But, you know, we did take a couple of dings here or there. These are probably new. But overall, this thing is aging and wearing so nicely. I'm very pleased. I love the form factor of this. It's pretty slim. I am lacking 3 cards right now, so there will be 3 more cards that will be in here. But really, it's a pretty thin thin form factor. This is a good front pocket or back pocket carry. I do prefer to carry my wallet in my back right pocket. It's just force of habit, but it's so thin that you can easily carry this in your front pocket and be fine. And if you don't have to carry like a corporate credit card and some like medical cards, and there's a business card or two in there, it would be even thinner. So really, this is probably one of my, I'd say, top 2 favorite wallets of all time that I've used is the Rosa Anvil Togo. I love the form factor, and it's been wearing and aging so nicely, but we will end up switching into the blood core version now for the next leg of this journey. So there we go, my month 8 update. I can't believe it's been 8 months already. We still have 4 more solid months to go. I think by the time we hit the end of this, I'm probably going to need to do some repairs to these jeans. Now that we're finally getting some nice frays, the weather's heating up, I'll be doing more. Now, granted, once we hit the dead of summer and it's like 90 degrees, I won't be cutting my grass in jeans. I will be cutting my grass in shorts. It's just gonna be too hot. But I will still be going to work in these every single day, going on shoots in these, and wearing them for other things. Like if I have to trim more trees, I'm not going to be doing that in shorts. I'm going to be doing that in jeans. And depending upon what else I get up to, I will often, even if it's hot, wear jeans doing so. So there's going to be a lot more wear and tear on these in the next 4 months. So I'm fairly certain we're going to need to do at some point some repairs on these. Now, there is a place locally that will do some darning, but I think they will take some time to do so. So if we do darn these jeans, that'll probably be post Indigo Invitational, because I can't afford to not have them for like a month or two, because then I lose all of those wears in the Invitational. So I'll probably just do a little bit of hand mending myself to my jeans so I can make it through to the end of the Indigo Invitational, and then we'll worry about any major repairs like darning. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the way that these jeans are wearing. I love the wear that I'm getting on my Togos. We're going to switch back into the blood core version and give that a whirl for the next month of the journey here. But yeah, pretty stoked on how both of these items are wearing. Both are lasting great. Significant amount of wear in these jeans, and they, even though I'm just now after 8 months getting some fraying, there's no way these things are even going to be completely worn out, even if I don't repair them by the end of the 12 months of pretty much solid wear. So yeah, if you're looking for a pair of jeans, I'm gonna say SoSo. These will last you forever, especially if you're not wearing them every single day for a whole year, at least trying to wear them every single day for a whole year. If you have other jeans that you're going to switch these out for, these things are going to last you forever. So very pleased with the wear. And again, I bought these. I spent $250 on these. I'm not sponsored by SoSo. I'm not saying this. I don't make any money. I have no affiliate links or anything for SoSo. So everything I'm saying about these are just my honest opinion on the jeans that I have been rocking and wearing pretty much every single day for the past 8 months. And the wallet is one of my top. My only other wallet that I love just as much as this is probably my Skin Solutions wallet that Eric made for me a couple of years ago. I love the form factor of that as well. And these are just very slim. They fit in your front or back pocket, and they're wearing nicely. I still wish my blood core is the one that took the damage so we could see it bleed a little bit, but it's nice to see the veg tan because you can really see the wear you're getting, because again, you can see the the abrasion fades, or the abrasion wear, if you will, on the inside. It's not as prominent. It's not as easy to see on the black blood core. So you really are seeing the fading and the darkening too. You can see how much. I didn't get as much crocking as I thought I would. I probably have a little more now. I would think more of that is probably the dirt from my hands touching it and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't get as much crocking on this as I thought I initially would get, especially from these being a pretty dark indigo. But I'm getting some great wear on both these products. Gonna keep rocking them. We'll just have to stay tuned to see what each of them look like after a full 12 months of daily use and wear. So with that, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video.